After 30 years of failure, frustration, and dashed hopes, our Kansas City Royals did it. They became world champions, and a city celebrated like never before. But Kansas City is blessed to have another great champion. A champion that also overcame great odds. A champion whose commitment and passion and vision delivers something as equally thrilling as a World Series trophy. This champion is Heartstrings Community Foundation. And every day, the trophy it wins is assisting adults with developmental disabilities to live meaningful, productive, and independent lives through employment in the community.
Well, I am just thrilled to be able to celebrate 15 years of an organization that I didn't know would be able to last that long. It's because the team that has joined in to help us develop this has made it work.
Ann Hull had a vision that what we needed was a service and an organization that would truly support community life for the disabled adults that were part of it.
Pat Colleton helped us get a 501c3 designation. We didn't trust the mail. Pat and I drove that application to Topeka, to the Secretary of State's office, marched in there, said, please put your stamp on this and make us official. When we left that office, we were arm in arm and saying to each other, you know, we're going to make this work. One of the most wonderful milestones that Heartstrings has crossed is hiring Bunny Higgins.
One of my good friends happened to be on the board of Heartstrings, and she called me and said, I have this lady that I want you to meet. She needs somebody that can come and start a day service program for adults with developmental disabilities. And I told her, no, I'm not interested. And she said, no, really, you need to come meet Ann Hull because you'll like her.
Then the dilemma became, could we afford Bunny? And the board and I decided, no, we couldn't. We needed her desperately. We had to figure out a way to do it. So Kathy Deegan said, how about if she consults for 3 months? We can't afford a full year's contract, but we'll offer her that. Now, our 3-month arrangement has lasted 15 years. 9/11 was one of the first weeks we were together.
And Ann and I sat and watched the Twin Towers go down. And I thought, here I am, a new job, and this lady I don't even know, and the world may end. Ann made some really strong coffee.
I said, you know, Bunny, we might as well get to work and be busy.
We started with 2 individuals and a donated van, which was Ann's, and we started going to the Jewish Community Center. And we had 2 businesses that we did goodie delivery, New York Life and Prior Resources.
When we started looking at space, people didn't want to rent to us unless I put my house on the contract. We gathered ourselves together and said, what if we paid you a lump sum up front? And the landlord said, a year up front would just be great, which was a little daunting, but we agreed. We're still in that shopping center, but we have grown into 3 different locations. We're now bursting at the seams again, and I'd say we're pretty successful.
All of our employees have their own business cards. One young lady, she got so excited and she was like, get out of here, I have my own cards. And then she was asking Ann, well, what happens when I use all these up? Well, I'll just print you more. And she said, really, you'll just keep printing them for me? And Ann said, well, yes, we have to tell everybody about our business. And that's one of the things that we are different from other organizations that serve adults with developmental disabilities, that they own Heartstrings. We tell them that it is their business, and they take pride in that.
I took several gentlemen with me, and I began to spout off and tell the story of Heartstrings. And the gentlemen kept interrupting and saying, but did you tell them about this? You need to tell them. No, don't forget to tell them about this. And then I realized this is not my job. They are going to tell the story of their business to their potential new friends and business partners. When we left to go to our van, one of those gentlemen looked at me and said, I think our team just developed that account. And then another gentleman said, and don't you think our team owns that account? Those are businessmen. And I'm so, so proud that we offer them the opportunities to be in business and choices of employment.
This is David. Welcome to Saks. I work at Heartstrings 12 years. I'm a decorator and designer. The front window, I do Pinterest. Yeah, that's some good ideas. I specialize in accessories, and I'm a manager of jewelry, scarves, and decorating at Saks on Santa Fe.
It was so rewarding to see our hopes fulfilled as we saw our disabled adults go into those businesses, develop the kind of relationships that we hoped they would have, and all those businesses that participated, they were just as wonderful. And I'm very proud to say that most of the businesses that started with us are still with us.
In the past 15 years, Heartstrings has come so far, from one little business to owning and operating 5 businesses, employing nearly 50 adults with developmental disabilities and abilities. We know this works. It's now time for us to band together and make it true throughout the Kansas City area and beyond.
What an amazing story. What an amazing organization. And what an amazing impact Heartstrings has had on so many lives. Turning big ideas into reality takes dedication and commitment and a big heart, which is what Heartstrings is all about. But big ideas require big support too. Every championship team has great fans, and clearly Heartstrings does too. Thank you for being our fans, for being here tonight, and for your continued support in the future. Together, there's nothing we can't accomplish, but we need your help. So now I will rephrase my signature line from "You got to go" to "You got to give." Thank you for your support.